Hello, Mid-Michigan, and welcome back to more high school hoops on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network. This is game number 6 of the week. We had doubleheaders on Monday and Tuesday. Last night we saw the Shepherd Blue Jay boys probably play their best game of the year, blasting Midland Bullock Creek. And now, it's a doozy for Friday. We've got the number 1 team in Division III in the state, our Beal City Aggies, 12-0, taking on a McBain Northern Michigan Christian, who's coming into this game. This isn't necessarily their Super Bowl, but right now everybody in the Highland Conference wants to knock off the number 1 ranked Beal City Aggies. Everett just had their shot earlier this week. They couldn't quite close the deal. Sponsored by our friends Bryce Up the Grab, Joe Wentworth, Pradium Realty, Robin Stressman and Associates. You need your real estate deal to be closed. They are the guys to talk to. And this is the Woods also a pregame show on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network, coming to you live from our Barbary Law Studios, built by Konwinski Construction. Also love the Gates Drilling and Service, Bill's Custom Fab, the Bird All-American Grill, Clark Modular Homes, Weefridge Financial, Woods Household Appliance, Brad Malley Well Drilling, and Malley Construction. This is game 4 or 5 so far this year with the Beal City Aggies, and we've got a whole lot more coming up because, as I said, they're undefeated. They're ranked number 1 in the state. They have not won their Highland Conference since 1994. And doing some research, talking with Aaron Bukovich and some others, I don't think Beal City has ever had an undefeated regular season in boys high school hoops. And so, oh boy, this should be special here this evening and the rest of the way with the Aggies as they look to complete that goal. Your starters for Beal City: Avery Small, Gary Zucker, Drake Gatrell, Grady Gatrell, and Kyler Smith. Other names you will be hearing: Isaiah Greenacre, Aaron Locke, Colton Love, Jordan Weber, Eric Elias, and Drew Gross will not be in action tonight, still coming back from injury. Just talked to him. He said if they make it down to the finals, he might be able to get back on the court. So that's a goal for, I think, the team, try and get him his first game of the year at the Breslin Center. That'd be pretty cool. But those are the goals for this Beal City team. They're lofty, and they should be with all the star power that they have. Talk about some of that star power when we come back. It is the Woods also a pregame show on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network. We're going to take a break. Back more right after this. Mid-Michigan Sports Network and our Woods Household pregame show.
Hi, I'm attorney Joe Barbary. Just like doctors specialize in areas of medicine, at Barbary Law, we specialize in getting you the best possible results. If you've been injured by someone else's negligence, you owe it to yourself and your family to call our legal team. At Barbary Law, we focus on one thing, and that's getting you the compensation you deserve. Every case we take personally.
My attorney is Joe Barbary. He can be yours too.
Konwinski Construction offers a full range of construction services on small and large projects. Konwinski Construction is a leader in the community and are proud to support those student athletes who will be leading our community tomorrow. Konwinski Construction on Gover Parkway, Mount Pleasant. Mount Pleasant Automotive on Mission has been serving local auto shops and do-it-yourselfers since 1988. Mount Pleasant Automotive is locally owned and carries all the auto part, car care products, and auto maintenance supplies you will need. Visit them online at mtpleasantautomotive.com. Mount Pleasant Automotive, caring for our cars and our local student athletes. Bogwai Banga and Bradley on Main Street in Mount Pleasant provides uncompromising integrity when providing tax and accounting services to individuals and small businesses in the Mid-Michigan area. Bogwai Banga and Bradley has an expert CPA ready to help you, whether you're an individual that needs help with taxes or a business that needs help with, just about everything. Bogwai Banga and Bradley is a leader in the community and a proud supporter of local high school sports. Visit them online at bwbpc.com or stop into their office on Main Street in downtown Mount Pleasant. Joe Wentworth with Pradium Realty, Robin Stressman and Associates is a proud supporter of our local high school student athletes, working hard and showing pride for our community. For all of your real estate needs, go with Joe. Joe Wentworth with Pradium Realty, Robin Stressman and Associates, 989-817-1291. Brickner and Bunker Farm Bureau Insurance Group is Mid-Michigan's #1 team for protecting what matters most to you. Home, auto, life, farm, business. They offer a wide variety of coverage at affordable rates with the customer service of a best friend. Visit Brickner and Buckner Farm Bureau Insurance Group on Pickard Road or visit them online at bricknerbunkerinsurance.com.
Let's head back to the action on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network.
Welcome back inside our Barbary Law Studios, built by Conwinski Construction. Also love the J&J Auto Block Pools and Spas. Weber Brothers Sawmill, sponsor of our Timber of the Game. Mumford Oil and Gas Supply, ENS Graphics, Mount Pleasant Automotive. And I mentioned our friends Bryce Updegraff, Joe Wentworth, Pradium Realty, Robin Stressman and Associates moments ago. I'll run through the list a little bit more. Mount Pleasant Public Schools, Martinez Lawn Care, Martinez Painting and Martinez Cleaning, Bogwai, Banga and Bradley, Powell Frame and Collision, Dick Silva Auto Sales, along with the crew at Brickner Bunker Farm Bureau Insurance. It's the Aggies, number one team in D3, coming in at 12-0. You could say a bullseye on their back. When I talked with Coach Cam Gatrill earlier this week, that's what he said to me is, man, everybody's gunning for us, Spock. Everybody wants a piece of us right now that we're 12-0, we're undefeated. You add in, you had the undefeated regular season in football and kind of smoked everybody in your conference. Yeah, that adds a little bit more to the luster as well. Everybody wants a shot at the Aggies. It's McBain NMC licking their chops here tonight. And I mentioned we're going to have a bunch more Beal City basketball coming up after this next Tuesday. That is the big one in the conference. It's the showdown. McBain, Beal City here at Beal City. And I actually even talked with Coach Flesher, myself, and Adam Gursky. We're going to be down on the court. When we're panning left, right here, you might see somebody in the way once or twice because we got a pretty packed house here tonight. But with Tuesday, we're making sure we're on the floor because we know how it's going to be packed, or how packed it should be here Tuesday night. If you're listening to this game, obviously I always want you to tune in, but Tuesday, you got to be here for the Aggies and the Comets battling it out here at Beal City High School. It's like time counting down. Mention those starters: Kyler Smith, Grady Gatrill, Drake Gatrill, Gary Zucker, and Avery Small. Going to take another break here on our Woods Household pregame show. When we come back, talk about key to victory for this game. And this is a do-what-you-do game. If that doesn't make sense to you, I'll try and see if it makes some sense when we come back here in a couple minutes. It's the Woods Household pregame show, Mid-Michigan Sports Network, Beal City, McBain NMC coming right up.
Jenna Gates.
And Kyle Gates here. We are the 5th generation with Gates Drilling and Service.
We've been serving our friends and neighbors in Michigan since 1893.
We have the latest and greatest well drilling technology, allowing us to put in wells where others can't.
Lake lots and tight spaces are no problem.
From our family to yours, thank you, and call at 989-772-7841 for all your well drilling and service needs.
Gates Drilling and Service, where Gates goes, water flows.
Bill's Custom Fab can handle any job you need, from large-scale steel building projects to fixing your favorite stainless serving pan. Bill's Custom Fab can weld and fabricate anything. Call today at 989-772-5817 or stop by on Gover Parkway in Mount Pleasant. Good luck to all of our local athletes from Bill's Custom Fab.
The Bird in downtown Mount Pleasant, open every day but Sunday for lunch and dinner. Delicious pizza, the world-famous Bird Burger, handcrafted, fresh-baked subs, many apps, and much more. There's something for everyone at The Bird in downtown Mount Pleasant, where friends gather like family. The Bird, supporting high school sports in mid-Michigan for nearly 100 years. We have all seen this sticker, maybe in Mount Pleasant, Beal City, Ithaca, or Traverse City. There is a reason you see that sticker everywhere. That's because Dick Silva Auto Sales has been selling sharp used cars and trucks for 3 generations. Stop in to see the Silva family in downtown Shepherd for your next low-mileage, immaculate car, and see why they're known for over 40 years of fantastic customer service. Or you can view their inventory now at DickSilvaAutoSales.com. Dick Silva Auto Sales, selling sharp used cars and trucks and supporting sharp student athletes. Powell Frame and Collision knows we all spend a lot of time looking out the windshield. So if yours gets cracked, dented, damaged, or destroyed, Powell Frame and Collision, along with their expert collision service, now offers expert auto glass replacement. Working with insurance, they can replace all makes and all models, including new advanced driver assistance system windshields. Mention you saw this ad and you can get $100 off of your windshield replacement. Powell Frame and Collision, downtown Shepherd. For over 4 decades, ENS Graphics has delivered confidence, trust, and peace of mind by providing their customers with expert service and using state-of-the-art technology. We all know in sports, what's on the inside counts the most. But when it comes to your business, school, organization, what's on the outside does matter. If your business needs anything printed, ENS Graphics can do it. If you want your club, team, organization to look good? ENS can help with that. They take your vision and make it their mission. ENS Graphics, a proud supporter of the Mid-Michigan community and their local athletes. Visit ENS Graphics at their location down in Ithaca or visit their website at esgraphics.com. ENS Graphics, printing all things physical.
Let's head back to the action on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network.
Welcome back to the Mid-Michigan Sports Network in our Barbary Law Studios, built by Konwinski Construction. This is the Gates Drilling and Service halftime report. But coming up, this is your Woods Household pregame show. Outro Must Love going out to our friends Block Electric, The Diner, WW Construction, All Seasons Fireworks, Beer Plumbing, Hanging by a Thread, GNS Mechanical, and the Maryland Chapman Memorial Fund. All right, I mentioned moments ago that this is a what you do game for Beal City, which is something I hear on Dan Lebatard's show that I often listen to in mornings, and just sports radio show nationally. And what that means is if you do what you know you can do, you should be in really, really good shape here in this one. You won at McBain NMC 76-59. So if you come out here, play your game, you think things would probably turn out even a little bit better since you are on your home floor. You won by nearly 20 points at McBain NMC, so now here you come at home. Feel like the Aggies should be in good shape. You've got that senior leadership with Zucker, Weber, Greenacre, and Gatrell as well. I think will lead the way. But I said, McBain NMC, they went and scouted Beal City earlier this week at Everett. So they are coming into this game extra prepared. It should be a special one. It's Beal City. It's McBain Northern Michigan Christian ready to battle it out on the hardwood. Highland Conference hoops action here on a Friday night. We will learn the starters for McBain NMC together when we come back. We're going to take another commercial break here in just a couple moments as Madison Greenacre gets ready to sing the national anthem here at Beal City High School. Big shout out to Madison, the younger sister of Isaiah Greenacre, handling those duties here this evening. We'll be back with the opening tip right after this, the Mid-Michigan Sports Network. Weefridge Financial knows it can be incredibly overwhelming to navigate the world of financial planning. With trusted guidance and easy-to-understand advice, you can feel comfortable in your financial future with Weefridge Financial. Weefridge Financial assists people in all stages of life with a specialization in retirement and investment planning. Experience the power of working with an advisor dedicated to your success. Visit WeefridgeFinancial.com. Visit them in downtown Mount Pleasant. Call or text 989-953-7888. Weefridge Financial, member SIPC. Martinez Painting, Central Michigan's trusted painting professionals. They specialize in both interior and exterior jobs for your home and business. No matter how big or how small the job, they transform any space with quality and precision. Learn more by visiting Martinez Painting on Facebook today or give them a call at 989-317-5536. All Seasons Fireworks is a big fan of all the athletes, coaches, officials, and volunteers who make high school sports happen. To make your next event bigger and brighter, stop by All Seasons Fireworks on M20 in Mount Pleasant. Graduations, birthdays, weddings, or a big win become more memorable underneath a night sky lit up by the magic of fireworks. All Seasons Fireworks on M20 in Mount Pleasant. When your team or business needs to look good, don't get left hanging. Call or stop by Hanging by a Thread in Wademan, the official embroiders for the Mid-Michigan Sports Network. Hanging by a Thread, a proud supporter of local schools.
GNS Mechanical in Wademan offers service and installation on everything for your home and business. From a simple filter replacement to furnace, central air service, and install, geothermal, and walk-in coolers and freezers. If you have a need, GNS Mechanical has a solution. Learn more at gnsmechanical.com or call 989-644-2106.
Imagine a home that reflects your style. With WW Construction, that dream will become a reality. As a trusted Mid-Michigan builder, WW Construction specializes in builds and remodels that turn ordinary spaces into extraordinary ones. Join the growing family of homeowners who trust WW Construction for quality and craftsmanship. Call WW Construction today at 989-621-2722 to make your dreams a reality.
Let's head back to the action on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network.
Welcome back to it here on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network as we get ready for high school hoops. The Beal City Aggies, McBain NMC, ready to battle it out here on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network. And we've got packed stands here. The bleachers are packed. So if our scoreboard camera gets wonky from time to time, I'll continue to fix it throughout the evening. We talked about the starters for the Beal City Aggies. We'll run through them one more time. Avery Small, Kyler Smith, a pair of juniors. The freshman sensation, Grady Gatrell, and then a pair of seniors, Grady Gatrell's older brother, Drake, and Gary Zucker, as Fritz Jessing introduces the starting lineup for both squads right now. And as I look down at the bench to see the last starters for McBain NMC, you have got Dries Van Noord, Blair DeZoo, Zeke Hurlbert, Mr. Hurlbert, just a freshman as well. Emmett Boss, along with Alden Winkle. That is your squad for McBain Northern Michigan Christian. Final starters being introduced right now. Kyler Smith for the Beal City Aggies, and number 23, Alden Winkle for McBain Northern Michigan Christian. It's Chris Spockman on the mic. We got Adam Gursky on the camera, the pro, and we have got our main man, Ryan Batchelder, hanging out with us here at Beal City High School tonight in our Barbary Law Studios built by Konwinski Construction. I also loved Kenneth Egger DDS, the Fisher Companies, Gross Farms, and Brad Gross Electric, Schaefer's Bait and Sporting Goods, Almost Up North, Stitches for Britches, Doozy's Ice Cream Place, Boomer's Lawn Care, Barry Funeral Home, Dog Central, Sydney's Judge's Bench, my last stop before this ball game, the Beal City Village Store, Smith & Sons, Mount Pleasant Heating and AC, the Isabella Community Sportsplex, CNC Enterprises, and Dance Again Dress Consignment Shop. All things you need for the prom, ladies. They have got it for you there. Here in Wademan, you don't got to go to the big city to look pretty for prom. They got you covered at Dance Again Dress Consignment Shop in Wademan. Here comes the opening tip with the sophomore, Alden Winkle, and the freshman, Grady Gatrell. Gatrell tips it ahead to Avery Small. Drop it back to Zucker. Now to Kyler Smith. Thought about the pull-up three right off the get, but I think his thought was, I don't want to shoot it 5 seconds into the game. He has it back once again, puts down the dribble. Good defense being played by McBain NMC. Grady Gatrell takes it in, kicks it out to his older brother, Drake Gatrell. The three is money for Drake Gatrell. Nice dish there from Grady Gatrell. I don't think the first pass of the game will be our Mumford Oil and Gas Supply assist of the game, but it was a nice dish from the freshman brother to the senior brother. And Gatrell closing in about 200 points now away from 1,000 career points. Move down low, shot no good from Emmett Boss. Great defense from Gary Zucker down low. He'll also draw the foul after he picked up the rebound. 3-0 Beal City with the lead. A great start on the triple on the first possession from Drake Gatrell. Again, it's Gary Zucker, Drake Gatrell, the seniors, the freshman Grady Gatrell, and the two juniors, Avery Small and Kyler Smith. Smith through the lane looking for the left-hand finish. It is good off the glass. Kyler Smith with an athletic left-hand, offhand finish there. The junior is just absolutely money on the offensive end, and he's pretty darn good defensively as well. The all-sports superstar for Beal City, Mr. Kyler Smith. 5-0, the Aggies in front. With the basketball is DeZoo. Now they go here near side to Van Noord. Looking for the backdoor cut. Shot is up from the baseline from Emmett Boss. It's no good. Rebound will go out of bounds. It'll be Aggie basketball. 6:37 left to go first quarter. As I said, a do-what-you-do game. If you come out and play your game, if you're Beal City, you should be in good shape. It started that way as they lead at 5-0 with 6:30 left in the first quarter. Some last-second instructions on this possession from Coach Gatrell to Kyler Smith. Driving the lane for Zucker. Finish to the right hand. No good. Good defense down low from the Comets of McBain NMC. They race ahead. Faking the triple tries, Boss. Want to get it down low. It's knocked away. Here comes Drake Gatrell into the front court. Drops it off to Avery Small for the lay-in. Oh, it's no good. Small missed the buddy on that one. And that's the do-what-you-do game. You got to make those easy ones right there to take out a team like McBain NMC that you've already beat once this year. If one of them heats up like a Blocko jacuzzi, that's what could give Beal City trouble. Talked about Beal City. It's a do-what-you-do game. If you're McBain NMC, you need one of your best players to catch fire and have his best game of the year, score 20, 30 out there tonight, and hold Beal City to maybe 40, 50 points. I think that's how McBain NMC could win this game. Long inbounds goes into Van Noord. Now with it is Boss. Guarded by Gatrell on the perimeter, playing great defense is the freshman. Now they look to switch. Gatrell knocks it away. It goes down low. Walden has it. Avery Small comes up with it, waiting for the jump ball call. It ends up in the hands of the freshman, Zeke Hurlburt, and he'll finish. Right place, right time for the freshman there as he gets it to go. 5-2 the score. Into the front court, Kyler Smith drops it back to Grady Gatrell. Drake Gatrell wants another. This one drops in and went dead on the back of the rim. That's what you call the senior bounce right there. The members roll. 8-2, the Aggies in front. Already 2 triples downtown from Drake Gatrell. He almost comes up with a steal there. Pass down low, trying to find some space on the baseline is Emmett Boss. No good. Good defense from the combo of Zucker and Grady Gatrell. Way up ahead to Small, looking for the reverse lay, that one is good. Small missed the first bunny. He's not going to miss another one. 10-2, a great start for the Beal City Aggies. 5 minutes left to go first quarter. There's that patented Avery Small defense out on the perimeter. He's got to be one of the best on-ball defenders in the state of Michigan. We're going to have a charge going down low against Hurlburt, trying to create some space out there. They're going to say that he extended that forearm out there, and as I often say, who's got the best seat in the house? Brought to you by Woods Household Appliance. It is those officials out there, and it's just a game without the officials as well. Drake Gatrell into the front court out there with Eric Elias now. Grady Gatrell, Avery Small, and Gary Zucker. Gatrell driving lane, kicks it out to Elias. Thought about the triple try. Now he'll wait for a screen from Grady Gatrell. The top of the key now, Avery Small with it in the corner, goes to Drake Gatrell. Looking for the roll for Gary Zucker. Up top it goes to Grady Gatrell. He'll now drive in a lane. Up and under move. He's going to draw the foul on the play. He was going towards a shot, but may have not been in shooting motion yet. We'll see if they give him 2 free throws. It will be a pair at the charity stripe coming up for Grady Gatrell. And last night, Shepherd besting Midland Bullock Creek. My favorite stat of that game, Mr. Mason Eisenberger, one of our Zaid Batchelder ballers of the game, brought to you by Weifritz Financial. He was 8 of 9 from the free throw line. First one is good for Mr. Grady Gatrell. 11-2 the score, 4:29 left to go in quarter number 1. Substitutions coming in for NMC, but out there for the Aggies right now remains Zucker, Elias, Grady Gatrell, Drake Gatrell, and Avery Small. Second one, nothing but net for the freshman. 12-2, already a 10-point advantage for the Aggies. 4:25 left in the first. Van Nord with it near side in front of the Beal City bench. They want to get the ball down low on the post to their big man. They do get it down to Pluger, but he kicks it right back out. Now up top it goes. DeZoo looking for the drive. He'll kick it out to Pluger. He wants the 3. It's no good, but we're going to have a 3 seconds in the lane going against McBain NMC that'll send it back to the Aggies. 12-2 the score, 4:11 left. Kyler Smith quickly back into the game. Avery Small coming out. Remaining out there for the Aggies, Gatrell, Elias, Grady Gatrell, and Gary Zucker. It's Van Nord, DeZoo, Winkle, Pluger out there along with Hurlburt for NMC. Kyler Smith catch and shoot, triple straight away. Oh, toilet bowl, in and out, no good. Some players hitting the deck on the baseline. No numbers for NMC as they bring it into the front court. It's knocked away by Elias. They're going to call the late foul on him. I think it was a good call, though, because I think as the offensive player spun into him, there was just a lot of contact down the arm. And you could say the offensive player created that contact as well, possibly, but foul going against Elias. It's a good one. 3:50 left, first quarter, 12-2. Beal City in front. Great defensive performance so far for the Aggies. We saw Shepherd last night hold Midland Bullock Creek scoreless in the first quarter. Up top it goes to Van Nord. He'll swing it here near side, trying to find some room as the freshman Hurlburt. His floater's no good. Board down low is gathered by Winkle, and the sophomore gets the putback. 12-4 the score, 3:30 left in the first quarter. Grady Gatrell with it in the front court. Zips right by the defender. Lays it in with the right hand at the rim. He has got 4. He draws the foul as well. Looking for the old-fashioned three-point play at the charity stripe. It's 14-4. Avery Small coming into the game. Gary Zucker going to get himself a breather. 3:27 left to go first quarter. Great start offensively and defensively for Beal City. Freshman's already made a pair. Back at the line. And that one will rattle home. And when you look out there, yeah, he's one of the biggest guys. Yes, he is just a freshman. Grady Gatrell with 5 points in the ball game. His older brother, Drake Gatrell, leads all scorers with 6 points. There's a knockaway trying to save it. from going out of bounds is Mr. Pluger. He does get the save. Now with it is Hurlburt to Van Noort. Van Noort looks to create some space. Now they look to go in the middle. Nice pass down low, looking for the finish off the glass. It's no good. There for the rebound, and the putback is Blair DeZoo. He had the nice dish. The basket didn't get to go. He got the rebound and the putback. Kyler Smith wants the three. It's off the rim, no good. Rebounded down low by Alden Winkle. In the front court with it is DeZoo. Near side it goes to Hurlburt. Freshman being guarded by Eric Elias. Want to get it in the middle. It's not there, though. Good defense from Drake Gatrell. Pass it up top. It's stolen by Kyler Smith. Looks to beat the defense to the hoop with the left hand. He's going to draw the foul on the floor. That'll be the 5th team foul going against McBain NMC. So Mr. Kyler Smith is going to head to the free throw line to shoot a pair. When you look at this roster for Beal City, I mean, you think about it from football: Drew Gross, Avery Small, Gary Zucker, Eric Elias, Jordan Weber, Drake Gatrell, Grady Gatrell, Kyler Smith, Colton Love, Aaron Locke, just all really, really good. Actually, no free throws coming, but somehow it gets down low again to Drake Gatrell. Or Grady Gatrell, pardon me. He gets the finish. He has got 7 points here in the early going, and we've got a timeout. It's a full timeout coming from McBain NMC. We'll leave the broadcast right here. It's just kind of getting things settled here in the early going. There's 2:25 left to go in the first quarter. Beal City all over McBain NMC right now, leading it 17-6. And if you're Beal City, maybe you could play a little bit better defensively, but offensively right now, things are really, really going well for the Aggies. You've got 2 from Avery Small. You've got 6 from Drake Gatrell. You've got 7 from Grady Gatrell already. Freshman pouring it in here in this one. Slide over to NMC. You've got 3 baskets, 1 from DeZoo, 1 from Hurlburt, and 1 from Alden Winkle. 17-6 the score, 2:25 left to go first quarter. Bill's Custom Fab fabrication of the game, something we'll be talking about throughout the night. It could end up being that and one that Grady Gatrell had moments ago. In the very first play of the game, Grady Gatrell connecting with his older brother, Drake Gatrell, could be in the running for a Mumford Oil and Gas Supply assist of the game. And I'll say it again, if NMC has any chance, they're going to need somebody to be out there hot as a Blocko jacuzzi. I'm talking 25, 30 points from one person from NMC if they want to have a chance in this game. And it looks right now, if it's going to be anybody, it's probably going to be DeZoo or Hurlburt. But again, you got that great defense. Avery Small, Kyler Smith just really hounding the shooters on the perimeter for McBain Northern Michigan Christian. And remember, Tuesday, it's another big one back here in Beal City and Aggieland as it's McBain High coming to town. That could end up being 13-0 versus 12-1. 2 of the top teams in the state in Division III. Ooh, that's going to be special Tuesday. With it on the perimeter is DeZoo, trying to find an opening now to Van Noort. Again, great defense on the perimeter from the Aggies. They're all over the ball handlers of McBain NMC. They're switching on the screens. There's another takeaway. Drake Gatrell, nice bounce pass ahead to Avery Small. He up fakes, kicks it out to Kyler Smith. Up top to Grady Gatrell on the extra pass. The 3, no good. Long rebound goes into the hands of DeZoo. Nice bounce pass up ahead. It goes to Pluger. Pluger will get it back. Put it on the deck, take it to the elbow. Now wants to take it into the lane. Use his size on Drake Gatrell. Shot no good, but he gets his own rebound. That putback is good. Way to stay with it out there from Sam Pluger and use his size to get the basket. 1:20 left first quarter, 17-8. Beal City with the lead, led by 13 points from the Super Gatrell brothers, which had that little Mario doot cue up here. Avery Small gets it, goes on the baseline to Gary Zucker. Extra pass, Kyler Smith wide open. It's no good long. That's another thing if you're McBain NMC. You've left Kyler Smith open 3 times. He's had a toilet bowl gone long a couple times. He's not going to miss that many times. 1:03 left to go first quarter, 17-8. It remains Aggie basketball. Drake Gatrell get it in on the inbound, get it into Zucker. He finishes on an alley-oop on the inbounds for Zucker's first basket of the game. That could be in the running for the Mumford Oil and Gas Supply assist of the game. Maybe the Bills Custom Fab fabrication of the game. Rarely see the alley-oop from the out-of-bounds play. Here comes a jumper from the top of the key. It is no good for Eli Bowden. Racing head. Grady Gatrell wants to dish it down low to Avery Small. Now wants to pass it to Gary Zucker. Barely is able to handle it. Now they go to Drake Gatrell. He's upended on the play. No foul call. It'll be NMC basketball. And if you're Drake Gatrell, you kind of look and say, man, my knees kind of got taken out there. But then again, you're up by 11. There's not really a whole lot of point in worrying about something like that right now. 37 seconds left to go. They get it into DeZoo. Zoo trying to find an opening across the half-court line. Awaiting him defensively is Avery Small. Swing it here to the near side to Bowden. Bowden wanted the three, but a good closeout from Grady Gatrell did not allow it. It's knocked away. Coming up with a loose ball is Drake Gatrell. Thought about zinging it ahead, but now it goes to Grady Gatrell. He's going to put down his shoulder, and he's going to get called for the charge. DeZoo taking the charge right there. That kind of a tough play right there, but I think the way that Grady Gatrell put his shoulder down a little bit, he's probably got about 20 pounds of muscle out there on DeZoo as well. And so DeZoo hit the deck as soon as he took that shoulder to the chest. Again, may have not been a lot of contact, but as he hit the deck, foul call going against Grady Gatrell. Triple try from Van Noord. It'd be huge. It's no good. Going to go out of bounds with 4.9 seconds left to go in our first quarter. 19-8 is the score. See if the Aggies can get another basket here. They're going to roll it ahead to Avery Small, so he won't have to pick it up until it gets near the half-court line. He does pick it up, wants to swing it in the middle of the Grady Gatrell. The pass is a little too tall. Van Noord wings it from half-court. It's no good off the backboard. That'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. Beal City leads McBain NMC 19-8. Back with more boys high school hoops on a Friday night right after this on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network. Weefridge Financial knows it can be incredibly overwhelming to navigate the world of financial planning. With trusted guidance and easy-to-understand advice, you can feel comfortable in your financial future with Weefridge Financial. Weefridge Financial assists people in all stages of life with a specialization in retirement and investment planning. Experience the power of working with an advisor dedicated to your success. Visit WeefridgeFinancial.com. Visit them in downtown Mount Pleasant. Call or text 989-953-7888. Weefridge Financial, member SIPC. The Bird in downtown Mount Pleasant, open every day but Sunday for lunch and dinner. Delicious pizza, the world-famous Bird Burger, handcrafted, fresh-baked subs, many apps, and much more. There's something for everyone at The Bird in downtown Mount Pleasant, where friends gather like family. The Bird, supporting high school sports in mid-Michigan for nearly 100 years.
Let's head back to the action on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network.
Welcome back to it here on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network. Chris Bachman, Ryan Batchelder, Adam Gursky hanging out, bringing you some high school hoops here from Beal City on a Friday night in our Barbary Law Studios, built by Conwinski Construction. Also love the J&J Auto, Malley Construction, Brad Malley Well Drilling, Woods Household Appliance, Weefridge Financial, sponsor of our Zaid Batchelder, baller of the game. Also much love to our friends at Clark Modular Homes. Bird All-American Grill, Bill's Custom Fab, at Gates Drilling and Service, and aforementioned Barbary Law. Start of the second quarter, Aggies lead at 19-8. And there's that Avery Small defense. He knocks it away from DeZoo. Off of DeZoo, the Aggies will get it back with 7:54 left to go in the second quarter. Out there for Beal City, it's the starting five, the Super Gatrell brothers, Drake and his younger brother Grady, Avery Small, Gary Zucker, and Mr. Kyler Smith, the all-sports superstar. Smith has it near side in front of the NMC bench. Gets it in the middle to Grady Gatrell. He up fakes, kicks it in the corner. Drake Gatrell's open for another three. He's 3 for 3 from downtown. Drake Gatrell is hot as a Blocko jacuzzi out there as he buries another triple. He has got 9. It's 22-8. Beal City in front. He comes up with the steal. 1-on-2, looks to get the finish. It's knocked away from him. It'll go out of bounds, but it'll stay Beal City basketball. Drake Gatrell having himself a first half. Got a couple steals, got a couple assists, got a couple rebounds, and he's got 9 points to lead all scores. 22-8, Aggies in front. 7:26 left to go, second quarter. And I mentioned Gatrell being a couple hundred points away. If he dropped 30-40 in one game, it'd go a long way to help get him to that 1K. There's a pick of the pocket from Avery Small behind the back to Grady Gatrell to Gary Zucker for the lay-in. There's our Bill's Custom Fab fabrication of the game right there. What a play from the Aggies. Great teamwork, great defense in the finish. 24-8. What a play from Small, Gatrell, and Zucker. DeZoo with it. Far side opposite the Beal City bench. To Pluger at the top of the key. Now to Van Noord. Want to swing it back up top. Here's another knockaway and a steal from Grady Gatrell. He looks to finish. He's blocked. It'll be a foul on the play, though. Nice job going up there by Eli Bowden. Grady Gatrell didn't really give all the jump he had into it, was just looking to finish with contact there. But as I say so many times, just take it to the rack. You're going to get the foul call more times than they're going to get the block. Always good to be aggressive. Gatrell at the line for a pair. He's already 3 for 3 here on the evening. That one is good. He's got 8 points. It's 25-8 Beal City with the lead. If he makes this one, he can tie his older brother with 9 here in the first half as the Super Gatrell Bros lead everybody in scoring. There is the second one, also nothing but net. Eric Elias coming into the game for Kyler Smith. Out there for NMC, you've got Eli Bowden, Blair DeZoo, Pluger, Marshall Carell, along with the freshman Zeke Hurlbert. Aaron Locke coming into the game. He'll replace Gary Zucker, so now we'll reset it here for Beal City. Avery Small, Eric Elias, the Gatrell brothers, along with Aaron Locke. Here comes a triple try from the corner. It's good from Eli Bowden. They need somebody to heat up from downtown. There's a big shot. Aaron Locke catches it in the corner, looks to drive the lane and finishes. Blocked on the play. Bowden getting up out there defensively for McBain NMC. Pluger gets the ball on the perimeter. He caught the ball, shuffling his feet. He gets called for the travel. 6:21 left to go, second quarter. It's 26-11. Beal City in front of McBain NMC. A lot of teams in action here on this Friday night. Big game in the MSAC Conference as well with Sacred Heart Academy, Holston Fulton at the Academy in downtown Mount Pleasant. Zip down low from Gatrell to Elias. It's good. Eric Elias with his first basket of the game, and it was a dish from Drake Gatrell to Grady Gatrell at the elbow, and then the finish down low. Another 3 out there for Bowden. He's got 6, and that's just what I said. The doctor ordered from NMC. They've got to get somebody to catch fire out there. Small has it. To get it in the middle to Gatrell. Pass it further down low to Elias. He looks to finish. It's not there. Good rebound from Pluger. Pluger gets it ahead to Bowden. You got to be on top of Bowden now. He's hit 2 from downtown. Looks to go all the way to the lane and finish. Eli Bowden with 8 consecutive points to get McBain NMC back into the game. They now trail by 12, 28-16. Drive in the lane, kick out to Aaron Locke. Now to Drake Gatrell. Zone look here, 2-3 action from McBain NMC. Ball goes to Gatrell. It's top of the key. They get it in the middle. To Grady Gatrell. Out to Aaron Locke. His triple try, no good. Rebound gathered by Pluger. Up ahead it goes to Bowden, who's got 8 straight points. I wouldn't be surprised to see a heat check here from the junior. Between the legs goes to Pluger, top of the key. This would be a big 3 from Pluger. It's off the glass and good for Sam Pluger. It's now 28-19. Beal City was up 19-8 after 1. Looked like they were going to run away with it here in the second quarter. But here come the Comets switching to the zone defense. Small goes for the 3. That's long, no good. Hurlbert, the freshman at the rebound, brings it into the front court. Back to Pluger. Back to Bowden. Thought about the deep 3. Now he gets a screen. Aaron Locke guarding him. Bowden now to DeZoo. DeZoo being guarded by Avery Small. DeZoo looks to drive in the lane. Right-handed layup is good. Game of runs, and here is the run from McBain NMC. Timeout coming from Coach Gatrell and the Aggies. Just a 30. We'll keep it right here. It's 28-21. The Aggies were up 19-8 at the end of the first quarter. It might have been essentially 28-10 or so. A big run here for McBain NMC, led by Eli Bowden with 8 second quarter points for the junior, including a pair of triples from downtown. 4:18 left to go in the second quarter. The Aggies lead McBain NMC 28-21. But as Coach Gatrell said, every team is giving Beal City their best game, and we're seeing McBain NMC's best game here in the second quarter, much improved from the first quarter. And since they've gone to that zone look defensively, Beal City's been able to handle it well. But one good thing about the zone, you still got to knock down the open shot from the outside. And it's not easy to do. Gatrell into the front court. Here near side to Avery Small. McBain NMC remains in that 2-3 zone. You can't blame him. Drake Gatrell, they go in the middle to Eric Elias. Back to Kyler Smith, wide open on the triple try. He cashes it home. Kyler Smith with the triple. He's now got 5 here in the first half, and the zone buster right there. You get it in the middle, kick it out to the wing for an open 3. But said you got to knock down the shots. Big triple there from Kyler Smith. Forcing his way into the lane, looking for the floater. It's no good from Bowden. Zucker brings it up ahead into the front court. In the corner it goes to Kyler Smith. Thought about another triple try. Now it goes to Drake Gatrell. Kyler Smith back to Drake Gatrell looking for four. That one in and out, no good. Rebound gathered down low by Alden Winkle. Up ahead it goes into the front court to Bowden. Again, he's had the hot hand here in the second quarter. Shot in the lane, no good. Avery Small looking for the charging call. But I think what happened there is he got the bump when the player was catching the ball and coming down to the ground. So heading to the free throw line will be Alden Winkle. 31-21. These are the first free throw attempts of the game for McBain NMC. Beal City's 5 of 5 at the free throw line from Mr. Grady Gatrell. First free throw for Mr. Winkle. Off the back of the rim, no good. And when you're down double digits in a ball game, you got to hit those free throws. Eric Elias coming out of the game. It's the starting 5 back out there for Beal City. Avery Small, Gary Zucker, Kyler Smith, and the Super Gatrell Bros. Drake and Grady. Second free throw. That one also off the back of the rim. Zucker skying high for the board for Beal City. Brings it in the front court. Grady Gatrell now with it. Skip pass to Kyler Smith in the corner to Avery Small. Back to Kyler Smith. Catch and shoot on the 3. Off the rim, no good. Zucker there for the rebound. The putback, no good, but it goes off the hands of Bowden. One of those plays where Bowden looks at his hands and says, come on, guys, as it just goes right off the fingertips and out of bounds. It'll stay here with Beal City, but Beal City missing a couple bunnies out here in this first half that's keeping NMC a little bit closer than they probably should be. Ball goes into Zucker. Up top to Smalls will set up the offense here. Looks like back to a man-to-man defense now for McBain NMC. Out of that 2-3 zone. Kyler Smith has it. Between the legs dribble. Guarding him, the freshman Hurlbert. Now to Zucker. 31-21 the score. Zucker being guarded by Pluger. Goes around him. Looks to finish in the lane. Shot up, no good. Wants to get his own rebound. But Pluger gathers it. Up to Hurlbert, the freshman into the front court. Drops it back. Going to be a travel called on to Zoo. As he slid his foot a little bit trying to stop and pop there. 2:39 left till our Gates Drilling and Service halftime report. 31-21 is the score. And we're going to have a warning on the bench coming from McBain NMC here. And again, I'm not sure if that was on the floor or on the bench, but you really like what you see here. The official coming and talking with the coach, making sure he knows exactly what he did that he disagreed with. It's 31-21. Beal City with the lead. 2:39 left to go in the first quarter. Beal led by 11 after 1. So NMC technically closing the gap by 1 so far here through the second quarter. See how the final 2:39 finishes out. Gatrell into the front court. Near side to Small. Want to go opposite over to Gary Zucker. He somehow comes up with a catch. Up to Drake Gatrell. He goes in the lane. To Grady Gatrell on the baseline. Looks to finish down low against the big man. He'll kick it out. Kyler Smith with it. Now to Drake Gatrell. Very patient here from Beal City. 2:10 or 2:15 left to go. First half. Smith with it in the corner. Back up to Gatrell. Now to Grady Gatrell in the middle. Back to Kyler Smith, another catch and shoot. Off the rim, no good. Grady Gatrell looks to chase down the rebound. He wants to say last touch by NMC. We're waiting for the call here. And it will stay Beal City basketball. Having a little conversation with the official is Eli Bowden. I tell you what, I'm going to give Grady Gatrell some credit. He just looked so confident in that point he had that it should have been that way. I think that might have got him that call. Goes into Kyler Smith. Back to Drake Gatrell. Back to a zone look now here for McBain NMC as well. Drake Gatrell, Kyler Smith. Smith back to Drake Gatrell. Now to Eric Elias. To Kyler Smith. Back to Drake Gatrell. Again, they're content running some clock here. They lead it by 10. You watch the Manton game on some film. They ran a lot of clock on that one. Zucker gets it down low. He's going to get called for the charge. Second time we've seen just kind of that shoulder put down, actually third time we've seen the shoulder put down or the forearm extended, and they're going to blow the whistle every single time. It's 31-21 with 1:32 left to go until our Gates Drilling and Service halftime report. Going to be knocked away from Van Noord. It'll stay McBain NMC basketball. Out there for the Aggies, it's Eric Elias, Kyler Smith, Drake Gatrell, Grady Gatrell, and Gary Zucker. With it right now is Eli Bowden for NMC. Out there with Winkle, Pluger, Van Noord, and DeZoot. Great defense from Elias in the corner to get the ball in the middle to Winkle. Now they get it back up top to Eli Bowden. He had 8 consecutive points at one point in the second quarter. It's 31-21, 1 minute left to go. Gates Drilling and Service halftime report coming up this week at MHSAA Sports with John Ross and much more. Shot no good on the long possession for NMC. Here comes the senior point guard Drake Gatrell into the front court. Goes to Kyler Smith on the near side. Want to get the skip pass over to Zucker. It's a little too tall, but Elias is able to come up with it in the corner. In the middle it goes to Grady Gatrell. He up fakes, gets the scoop, a lay-in to go. Grady Gatrell's into double digits with 11. It's 33-21. I don't think that's how he planned to shoot that one, but he still got it to go. 33-21, 12-point lead for the Aggies. 22 seconds left to go, second quarter. Pluger spin move into the lane. He's going to get called for the charge there. I think they're going to say he hooked the defender when he went around the spin there. I tell you what, they've been consistent with the offensive fouls here in the first half. 17 seconds left to go. 2-3 zone look for NMC here. Go in the corner to Drake Gatrell. In the middle to Zucker. To Elias. In the middle to Grady Gatrell. Looks for the reverse finish. No good, but he drew the foul. Woo! I don't know if that would have taken over the behind-the-back fast break for our Bills Custom Fab fabrication of the game. But Grady Gatrell's headed back to the free throw line where he's 5 for 5 here in the first half. Freshman. That one rattles out. Still good form. 12-point lead for the Aggies. Halftime coming right up here on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network, brought to you by our friends at Gates Drilling and Service. Second free throw also no good. Rebound bounces to Pluger. Here comes the long three-point attempt for Van Noort. It's going to go over the backboard here at Beal City High School. That'll bring us to the end of the first half. Beal City leads McBain 33-21. Score earlier this year was 76-59. We're headed towards a similar finish possibly here, but we saw 8 straight points from Eli Bowden. A reminder that basketball is a game of runs, and so McBain NMC, we saw that offensive firepower for just a moment. For the most part, the Beal City defense has been able to hold down the Comets offensively. We'll see what happens in the second half. Gates Drilling and Service halftime report here on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network. The Aggies lead at 33-21. Back with the second half right after this.
Hi, I'm Attorney Joe Barbary. Just like doctors specialize in areas of medicine, at Barbary Law, we specialize in getting you the best possible results. If you've been injured by someone else's negligence, you owe it to yourself and your family to call our legal team. At Barbary Law, we focus on one thing, and that's getting you the compensation you deserve. Every case we take personally.
My attorney is Joe Barbary. He can be yours too.
Mumford Oil and Gas Supply is your one-stop shop for top quality products and procurement in the Michigan oil and gas industry. With over 45 years of experience and a strong commitment to customer satisfaction, Mumford Oil and Gas Supply delivers the best solutions for your oil and gas production, drilling, and service needs. If you need it, Mumford Oil and Gas Supply can get it. Visit them on Fancher Day or give them a call at 989-317-8582.
Multi-sport participation continues to go up across the state, and finalists are named for the Scholar Athlete Award. I'm John Ross, and this is This Week in High School Sports, powered by the Michigan Achievement Scholarship. There are many benefits to multi-sport participation. Playing multiple sports can build a broader range of athletic skills, coordination, and overall fitness. It helps prevent overuse injuries and burnout. And there are a ton of examples of professional athletes who played multiple sports in high school, like Baseball Hall of Famer John Smoltz and Football Hall of Famer Antonio Gates, who both played basketball, and former WNBA player Kristen Haney, who was an accomplished soccer player in high school. The number of multi-sport participants continues to rise. There was a 0.5% increase in the most recently completed school year, 2024-25, over the previous year. And that's an increase for the 7th straight year, a combined 2.6%, since the first multi-sport survey in 2017-18. More than 45% of MHSAA athletes participate in more than one sport, with athletes at Class D schools leading the way with 63%. That's followed by Class C with nearly 60%, Class B at just over 49%, and Class A at 38.5%. For more on the benefits of multi-sport participation and to see the survey results from the past 8 school years, go to MHSAA.com. It's time for Game Balls, when we highlight a trio of standout performances from the past week. First, Almont's Rachel Johnson had a team-high 12 points in a 43-32 win over Richmond. The victory snaps a 20-game losing streak in the conference for Almont. Walled Lake Central bowler Connor Martin rolled a 7:59 series, leading the Vikings to the Oakland County Boys Bowling Tournament. And to Corunna's Lizzie Bettman, she scored 17 to lead the Cavaliers to a 55-33 win over Flint Carmen Ainsworth.
Graduating seniors could qualify for a tuition-free skills certificate or associate degree through the new Community College Guarantee, no matter their GPA or your household income. Or if your child plans to attend a 4-year university or career school, the Michigan Achievement Scholarship Program has them covered. They could get up to $27,500 toward a bachelor's degree or up to $4,000 for career training. Complete the FAFSA to get started at mi.gov/achievement.
Our weekly Be the Referee feature takes a look at the fine art of officiating with registered official Paige Winnie.
Ready, set. There are a lot of moving parts to a competitive cheer competition, including safety judges. For each competition, there are a minimum of 2 safety judges and 3 panel judges. But what does each position do? Safety judges are there for safety, as simple as that sounds. During a competition, they are mobile, circling the mat, identifying illegal skills, improper spotting techniques, time infractions, and anything else deemed unsafe. They are also counting the number of competitors and floor formations for each team. Panel judges, and there are 3 of them, are scoring the round. Each round is made up of skills, floor formations, transition moves, and stunts that must all be evaluated. Both safety and panel judges can deduct points for errors in the routine.
Thanks, Paige. Now more than ever, we need officials. If you're interested, please go to the MHSAA website now to register. The 120 finalists for the MHSAA Scholar Athlete Award presented by Farm Bureau Insurance have been announced. From that group, 32 will earn $2,000 college scholarships. The list of finalists can be found at MHSAA.com. The 120 students come from 95 different high schools. Birmingham Groves and Flint Powers Catholic each have 3 finalists. 21 schools have 2 each. This is the 37th year of the Scholar Athlete Award, and over that time, Farm Bureau has awarded more than $1 million in scholarships. To be eligible, a student must have a cumulative grade point average of a 3.5 on a 4.0 scale and previously earned a varsity letter in at least one sport in which the MHSAA sponsors a postseason tournament. The scholarship winners from Classes C and D will be announced on February 3rd. Class B winners will be announced February 10th, and the winners from Class A will be announced February 17th. All winners will be announced on the MHSAA website. This year, 426 schools submitted at least one application for a scholar athlete, and 1,438 total applications were received. The applications were judged by a 72-person panel consisting of coaches, counselors, teachers, administrators, and board members. You've been listening to This Week in High School Sports, powered by Michigan Student Aid, a production of the MHSAA Network. Thanks for joining us. I'm John Ross. We'll be back next week.
Hey guys, it's Tanya from Clark Modular Homes. I'm here to talk to you today about who we are and what we do. Clark's opened in 1983 and has been centrally located right here in Mount Pleasant, Michigan. We have one of the largest display centers with around 12 to 15 homes on display all year round. We have a fully experienced staff. We also have an in-house project manager who can pull our permits and coordinate our job from start to finish. We are proud to have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. We are our own contractor, making it a one-stop shop for you for your home building needs. As the owner would say, we can do it all.
Brad Malley Well Drilling has proudly served Mid-Michigan since the early 1990s. We are family-owned with 3 licensed drillers and over 100 years of experience. We specialize in 5-inch PVC water wells and systems ranging from 2 to 12 inches. Every well we do includes a 5-year warranty and 1-year parts and labor guarantee. We are available 24/7, and you'll always talk to a real person. Call Brad Malley Well Drilling today for a free estimate. Trusted service, generation after generation.
Weber Brothers Sawmill has been in the sawmill and logging business since 1950. Weber Brothers Sawmill buys standing timber and logs all over central and northern Michigan with National Hardwood Lumber Association certification. You can be assured of a professional job, from the marking and cruising of your woods through the harvest. Weber Brothers Sawmill is a proud supporter of our local high school student athletes. Blockco Pools and Spas is Mid-Michigan's #1 pool and hot tub destination that will turn your old space into your #1 destination. From delivery of a full pool for the family to the relaxing hot tub for after work for mom and dad, Blockco Pools and Spas does it all. Stop by their showroom on Remus Road to check out their beautiful selection of hot tubs and learn how you can build the pool of your dreams.
J&J Auto in Wademan is Mid-Michigan's elite automotive repair shop. J&J Auto offers complete collision repair and mechanical repair. Stop by on Wademan Road or call them today at 989-644-8908. J&J Auto, proud supporters of high school student athletes.
Pure sportsmanship is the most important thing in high school sports. When it comes to your home or business, Pure Plumbing just might be the most important thing. If your plumbing isn't Pure, don't worry, no one needs to see the other angle. For Pure Plumbing, call 989-644-8928 or visit mipureplumbing.com. Block Electric Company in Wademan has been powering Michigan for over 30 years. There's no job too big or too small for Block Electric Company, like an entire school or something simple at the home, like making sure the outdoor lighting, thermostat, or ceiling fan is installed professionally. Block Electric Company is a proud supporter of local schools and high school student athletes, learning skills in and out of the classroom to lead our communities tomorrow. Good luck to all student athletes from Block Electric Company, and go Aggies.
Let's head back to the action on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network.
Welcome back to it here on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network. Thanks so much for tuning in to the Gates of Drilling and Service halftime report this week in MHSA Sports with John Ross and much more. Start of the second half. The Aggies lead at 33-21. It was 19-8 at the end of one. Looked like the Aggies were going to completely run away with it midway through the second quarter, but then a nice little run, including 8 straight points from Eli Bowden, still have McBain NMC in this ball game. Kyler Smith with it on the perimeter. Goes to the corner to Avery Small. Back to Kyler Smith. 2-3 zone look for NMC. It gave Beal a little bit of trouble. They got some open looks, just weren't able to knock him down in that second quarter. Kyler Smith back to Drake Gatrell. They're working all the way around the perimeter. Avery Small now with it. Or pardon me, it's Kyler Smith with the catch and shoot. It's money. Great pass all the way from the corner from the point guard, Drake Gatrell. That could be in the running for the Mumford Oil and Gas Supply assist of the game. 36-21 Aggies in front. Here comes a knock away from Avery Small. Looks ahead to Grady Gatrell. He looks to finish on the run. Almost got it to go. That would have been a really athletic play there if Grady Gatrell was able to get that one to go. Here comes NMC into the front court out there for the Aggies. It's the starting five. Avery Small, Gary Zucker, Drake Gatrell, Grady Gatrell, and Kyler Smith. Shot no good. Grady Gatrell comes up with a rebound. Further ahead it goes to Gary Zucker. Now they'll slow it down. Get 2-3 zone look pass right through the defense. Kick in the corner. Extra pass up to Avery Small. Another extra pass to Gary Zucker. Another extra pass to Drake Gatrell. That one no good, but great ball movement there from the Aggies to get an open look. That one's fumbled. It ends up in the hands of Avery Small. Up ahead to Gary Zucker. Blocked at the rim. Great play from Emmett Boss with the swat. Here comes Dezou into the front court for NMC. Looks to finish over Grady Gatrell. He gets it to go. Big play there from Blair Dezou. He's got 6. And NMC, they're just hanging around right now. A couple threes away from really making this a ball game. That zone look continues to give a little bit of trouble for Beal City. They get it down low. Kick in the corner, Avery Small. There's another extra pass. Beal's getting open shots, and there's another one buried from Kyler Smith. His third 3 of the game. He has 11 to match Grady Gatrell for the lead in the ball game. Almost a steal there. It's going to be a missed shot. Coming up with a rebound is Drake Gatrell. 39-23. You'll see our main man, Ryan Batchelder, going through the camera right there. Big shot to the Batchelder family. Big part of what we do here at the Mid-Michigan Sports Network. My main man, Zaid Batchelder. 39-23. Aggies in front. Already 2 triples from Kyler Smith. Really affecting the zone here in this one. They get it in the middle. Down low to Gary Zucker. No good. Blocked on the play by Eli Bowden. A lot of contact, but no whistle. Good play from Bowden. Goes down low. Van Noord with it. Want to get it down low in the post. It's a catch. It's a finish down low from Alden Winkle. And here comes McBain NMC just hanging around. 39-25 despite the 2 triples from Kyler Smith in this third quarter. Avery Small has it. Far side goes back to Kyler Smith. Smith's going to be bumped on the play. Good sportsmanship out there. Boss kind of just telling him, my bad on that one. Didn't mean to knock you down. 5:07 left to go third quarter. Eric Elias will check into the game for Mr. Avery Small. 14-point lead for Beal City. With it on the perimeter, Drake Gatrell goes to Eric Elias here on the near side. Up top it goes. Kyler Smith thought about another triple. He doesn't take it. Now they work it here to the near side. Drake Gatrell also himself thought about the 3. Shot up no good. A rebound is gathered by McBain NMC. Here come the Comets into the front court. Trying to stay in this game. Layup in the lane is good from DeZoo. He got the finger roll to get up on the rim, and it dropped in. 12-point game. 39-27. The longer you let this Comet team hang around, the more confidence they are going to gain. In the corner it goes to Drake Gatrell. Up top to Kyler Smith. Now to Eric Elias. He's going to put up the triple. Off the back of the rim. No good. Rebound is gathered by Alden Winkle. He'll drop it off to DeZoo. DeZoo into the front court, who now has 8 points for the Comets to match Eli Bowden for the leading scorer. Triple try. Top of the key. No good. Great box out down low from Eric Elias to get the rebound. Both teams had open looks here in the third quarter. Had 3 baskets knocked down from 2-point range for McBain NMC and 2 triples knocked down for Mr. Kyler Smith for Beal City. 39-27. We're at the same place we were at the half with our 33-21 score. It's a 12-point game halfway through the third quarter. Zucker to Gatrell to Elias. Back to Gatrell at the top of the key. Now to Gary Zucker. They get it in the middle to Grady Gatrell. He turns to face the defense, kicks it back out. Extra pass to Gary Zucker. Steps into the 3-pointer. No good. Gets his own rebound. Going to be a foul after he gathered his rebound as Zucker went to take it into the lane. That'll be the 4th team foul going against McBain NMC. So for this final 3:40, every time the Aggies draw a foul, they could head to the free throw line. Pluger coming back into the game for NMC. Coming out is Emmett Boss, as that was his 4th foul with 3:40 left to go in the third quarter. He's been a big factor out there with his length. Catch and shoot for Elias on the inbound. It's no good. Zucker rips the rebound away. In the corner, they want to go to Drake Gatrell. It's going to go all the way into the utility closet here in Beal City. A little laugh there with Eric Elias. He just kind of sailed that one. I don't think Zucker was going to be able to go up and get that one. I don't even think Isaiah Greenacre might have been able to go up and get that one. 12-point ball game. Back in is Avery Small. Starting 5 out there for Beal City. Grady Gatrell. Here comes the 3. Off the rim. No good for Eli Bowden, but he was open on the look. Trying to save it off of the foot of Zucker is Winkle. It'll stay NMC basketball. So out there for NMC, you've got Pluger, you've got Winkle, you've got DeZoo, you've got Van Noord and Bowden. Out there for the Aggies, it's the 2 Gatrell brothers, along with Gary Zucker, Kyler Smith, and Avery Small. Ball goes into Pluger. He'll hand it off on the perimeter, trying to find some space as DeZoo. It's going to be a bump called on Avery Small. 3:20 left to go, third quarter. DeZoo will inbound the ball. Guarding him is Avery Small. Goes up top to Van Noord. Van Noord's going to hand it off to Bowden, now being guarded by Gary Zucker. It's a good job by Beal City to switching everything on the perimeter. They now get it to Pluger, looking to use his size against Kyler Smith. Backs his way down. In the corner it goes to Van Noord. He now looks to go baseline. He's trapped. Kicks it up top to DeZoo. He'll catch, get it into the lane. Up fake, looks to finish. He'll get it to go, and a foul. Big play there from Blair DeZoo. He now has 10. Can make it 11 at the free throw line and get it to single digits for the first time since the first quarter. Way to battle here from McBain NMC. 39-29 is our score. That free throw's no good rebound. Going to be a battle down low for the board. It's going to be a foul call. It's going to go against Zucker, I believe. Actually, a lane violation, so another free throw coming up. The Zoo get another chance of the old-fashioned three-point play here. It's 39-29. That one also no good. Rebound is going to be knocked out of bounds. It'll go to the Aggies. Actually, no, they're going to say it's McBain NMC ball. Great hustle there on the rebound. Gatrell had position, but that's why you just stay with it out there. They get it in, almost putting up the triple try was Van Boden, but he kicks it in the middle of the lane to Pluger. Going to be an offensive foul going against Pluger. Great job there by Grady Gatrell getting his feet planted in the middle of the lane to take the charge. 39-29 the score. 2:52 left to go in quarter number 3. Bring the ball into the front court will be Avery Small. Eric Elias has it here near side in front of the Aggie bench. Kicks it up to Small. Want to get it in the middle of the Zucker. Now to Grady Gatrell. He up fakes, kicks out to Kyler Smith. Great play there from Grady Gatrell. Smith cashes in his third three of the third quarter. He's got 14. That'll be in the running for the Mumford Oil and Gas Supply assist of the game. But an answer right back from Eli Bowden. He's got 11. Big triple there from Bowden to help keep his team in the game. It's a 10-point ball game. Here's another kick out. Kyler Smith, another one. This one's short, no good. Zucker looks to gather the rebound, but he'll get called for the foul as he kind of got Winkle out of position there. There's 2:12 left to go, third quarter. 42-32. Beal City's led this one all the way, but McBain NMC hanging around, trying to make it uncomfortable for Beal City. They're undefeated, #1 team in D3 in the state. They've got that target on their back, and NMC's playing like they know this is the biggest game they may have the rest of the year. And obviously everybody has a chance to win a district, but NMC knows how big this game would be for the rest of their conference if they were able to knock off the undefeated Aggies. Coming in next week is the McBain Ramblers. If the Aggies win here, that game go a long way in deciding who wins that Highland Conference. If the Aggies win it, they'll have a 2-game lead on everybody. Ball goes in, trying to find some spaces. Bowden, he's got 11. He also got 10 from DeZoo. 2 guys in double digits for NMC. Trying to find some spaces. Bowden doesn't want to give it up. Goes to Pluger. Pluger drives in. Back out, open three. It's good for Eli Bowden. He's having a game of his life right now. He has got 14 points. He has got 4 triples from downtown, and it's 42-35. NMC giving the Aggies all they can handle on this Friday, January night. Smith with the up fake. Looks to drive in lane. There'll be a foul called on Pluger. That'll send Kyler Smith to the free throw line. Smith has got 14 on the night. Him and Eli Bowden lead all the scores. He's actually the only Aggie player to score in this third quarter with his 3 threes from downtown. But to give credit to the rest of the team, they've really been trying to find Kyler Smith from three-point range against this zone. Comes the free throw from Mr. Kyler Smith. Drops in, nothing but net. Again, all sports superstar, quarterback, football team, one of the point guards of the basketball team, because he essentially got 3 or 4. That one no good. Grabbing the rebound. Gatrell looks to tip it out, but it goes into the hands of McBain NMC, 43-35. Racing into the front court with it is DeZoo. Looks to take it into the lane, up over the outstretched arms of Gatrell. Kind of coming into the lane very wild is Alden Winkle, and he'll get whistled for the offensive foul. He just came crashing in there. And actually, it's going to be a foul against Zucker. Pardon me. Winkle's heading to the free throw line. And he just came crashing in there. Didn't look like he even had the basketball, but he's going to get the benefit of the foul call, and he'll head to the free throw line. First free throw no good off the front of the rim there for Alden Winkle. The sophomore's got 4 points. He's now 0 of 3 from the free throw line. 1:13 left to go in quarter number 3. And Bird All-American Girl post-game show after this one. Put a bow on it. Second one also no good. Coming up with a rebound is Grady Gatrell. Freshman shows his versatility as he brings it into the front court. Skip pass over to Drake Gatrell in the corner. Kyler Smith, another catch and shoot. No good. There's the rebound from Grady Gatrell, and the putback from the freshman. Big play there from Grady Gatrell. He's got 13. It's back to a 10-point game, 45-35. Bowden with it. Forces up the three from straight away. Off the rim, no good. Eric Elias chases down the rebound. Bowden will foul him trying to come up with a loose ball. That should have Eric Elias heading to the free throw line for a pair. Elias got 2 points in the ball game on a jumper in the second quarter. 46.4 seconds left to go in quarter number 3. 45-35, Beal City in front. McBain NMC doing everything they can to hang around in this ball game against the number 1 team in the state. It's been a great effort from Coach Pluger and the Comets. First free throw is good for Eric Elias. And you look at that 5-9 record and what you've seen from Bowden and Dezoo, you're just shocked. That is their record. They've played a really tough Highland Conference schedule. Second free throw is good for Elias. The junior's got 4 points off the bench. Big factor in this game for Beal City. Pluger gets it down low, looks to finish. He's going to put it up over Kyler Smith for the basket. He's got 7. Kyler Smith looking to take the charge there. No whistle. 10-point game. Kyler Smith to Grady Gatrell. Out back to Kyler Smith. He wants the three. It's good! The 4-3 of the third quarter for Kyler Smith. He's got 18 in the ball game, and another great dish out of the high post from Grady Gatrell. Pluger in the lane. His shot no good. Rebound battle for Zucker comes up with it, or pardon me, Gatrell comes up with it, but he's on the out of bounds line, so it'll stay with McBain NMC. It's 50-37 with 9.9 seconds left to go in the third quarter. We're going to have a timeout on the floor coming from NMC. It's a full timeout. Kind of a tricky situation here for the broadcaster. I don't want to be the NFL, though, and go with the timeout here, and then after 10 seconds, another timeout. So we'll keep it right here, into the fourth quarter momentarily. Kyler Smith has 13 points here in the third quarter. He has hit 4 triples from downtown, but also give credit to Grady Gatrell, Drake Gatrell, Gary Zucker, Avery Small, and Eric Elias, who's been out there into the third quarter trying to find that shooter. Kyler Smith open in the zone, and Kyler Smith doing a great job moving around the zone to make sure he finds the opening. 18 for Kyler Smith, 11 for Grady Gatrell, 3 from Drake Gatrell, 4 from Eric Elias, 4 from Gary Zucker. For McBain NMC, you've got 14 from Bowden, 10 from Dezoo, 7 from Pluger, and 4 from Winkle. 9.9 seconds left in the third quarter. McBain NMC gets a basket here to give them that momentum going to the fourth quarter. Could be a big deal. Inbounding it will be Bowden. Wouldn't be surprised if he gets it back. Actually, they get in looking for the quick layup. It is there for Dezoo. He's got 12. Time ticking down. Gatrell into the front court. Kicks it to Elias. Quick shot. No good off the glass, off the rim. We're headed to the fourth quarter. It's 50-39. Beal City's in control. But McBain NMC with the old Lloyd Christmas from Dumb and Dumber. You telling me there's a chance? Yeah, they got a chance. They're only down 11 heading to the fourth quarter. Beal City up 50-39. Mid-Michigan Sports Network.
Value is not just a price. When you buy something for your home, it's an investment. Knowing that you're getting a great deal and service after the sale is priceless. At Woods Household, we only carry quality products for your home at competitive prices. Furniture that is attractive and durable. Comfortable mattresses that last for years. Flooring that stands up to wear and tear. These are all products that last by trusted name brands like FlexSteel, Serta, Whirlpool, and many more. So shop the Woods way.
Blocko Pools and Spas is Mid-Michigan's #1 pool and hot tub destination that will turn your old space into your #1 destination. From delivery of a full pool for the family to the relaxing hot tub for after work for mom and dad, Blocko Pools and Spas does it all. Stop by their showroom on Remus Road to check out their beautiful selection of hot tubs and learn how you can build the pool of your dreams. Welcome back to it here on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network. Start of the fourth quarter. It's an 11-point lead for the Aggies. They're in control, but just hanging around is McBain NMC. I said in our pregame they're going to need somebody to get hot out there. They've got that from Eli Bowden and Blair DeZoo. They've got 14 and 12 respectively, but they're going to need some help here in this fourth quarter, or one of them is going to really have to catch fire to come back and knock off the number 1 undefeated Beal City Aggies. Trying to force his way into the lane is Bowden. He's going to put up the shot, no good, but he'll draw the foul on Eric Elias. Eli Bowden didn't start this game for McBain NMC, but since the second quarter, he's been their go-to guy. He had 8 in the second quarter, pretty much consecutively, knocked down a pair of threes in the third quarter. He has single-handedly, along with the Zoo, two-handedly kept them in the game. At the free throw line is the junior. That one's no good off the back of the rim for the Comets. And if you're the Comets, you're now 0 for 6 from the free throw line. If you were 6 for 6 from the line, it'd be 50-45 right now. So I'm Coach Matthew Pluger. They're going to be running for every missed free throw after this one. That one also no good. 0 of 7 from the line for NMC. Here comes that zone look. It's given Beal City a little bit of trouble, but when they've been able to find Kyler Smith, he's been able to knock it down. Grady Gatrell with it in the middle. Going to draw the foul. 39-50 is our score. Third foul going against Alden Winkle. 7:31 left in the fourth quarter. Drake Gatrell will inbound it for Beal City. Gets it right into Grady Gatrell's finish is no good, but he'll draw the foul on Matthew Pluger. Or Sam Pluger, pardon me. Coach Matthew Pluger for McBain NMC. 5 of 7 at the free throw line is Drake Gatrell so far here in this one. First one, nothing but net for the freshman. He's got 14 points. Coming out party when we saw him against McBain NMC, scoring 20 in the second half. Second one also good. He's got 15. Kyler Smith's got 18. Drake Gatrell's got 9 to lead the Aggies. 52-39, 7:20 left to go, fourth quarter. With it on the perimeter is Bowden. Eric Elias guarding him. They're going to double team him off the screen to get it in the middle, trying to find a finish down low. It's no good from Alden Winkle. Great defense from Gatrell, staying straight up on that one, not going for the block. He brings it to the front court. In the corner, it goes to Kyler Smith. Up fakes on the 3. Back to Grady Gatrell at the top of the key. Gatrell forces his way in the lane. Wants to drop it off to Zucker. Goes up top to Eric Elias. Now to Drake Gatrell. Skip pass to Kyler Smith. Thought about the 3. Now to Eric Elias. Elias to Kyler Smith. They're going to let him catch and shoot. This time it's short, no good. Zucker looks to save the rebound. He does. Into Drake Gatrell. Drake Gatrell knifes his way into lane. He's getting called for the travel on the play. Might have had like the shoe step on right there and a little bit of a stumble, but it's going to send it back to McBain NMC. There's 6:42 left in the fourth quarter. The Aggies lead at 52-39. NMC is still in this game, but their offense has got to get something going in a hurry. Go in the corner. It's a catch and shoot for Bowden. He buries it. Bowden now with 17 on the night. In a 10-point game, you think about 0 of 7 from the free throw line once again for NMC. Kyler Smith has it on the perimeter to Drake Gatrell at the top of the key. To Eric Elias. Back to Drake Gatrell. Now to Kyler Smith. Zone look for McBain NMC will allow this passing around the perimeter. Kyler Smith takes a dribble. Now they get it in the middle to Gary Zucker. To Eric Elias up top. Drake Gatrell catch and shoot from downtown. No good. Long rebound gathered by Grady Gatrell. Kicks it in the corner to Kyler Smith. Another catch and shoot. This one is good. Kyler Smith is hot like a block. Jacuzzi. He's got 21 points for the Aggies, including 6 triples from downtown. Shot no good. There's the aforementioned Kyler Smith with the rebound. The all-sports superstar races into the front court. To Eric Elias, it goes back to Kyler Smith. Again, he's got 21 on the night. 6-3. Skip past Drake Gatrell. That 3 no good. Grady Gatrell with the rebound. Back to Kyler Smith. Another one. It's good! Kyler Smith absolutely on fire. 24 on the night. 19 in the second half. And the lead has ballooned to 16 points. Timeout on the floor from McBain NMC. We'll take that timeout as well. Back with more Aggie basketball right after this on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network. They lead at 58-42. Catching fire, Mr. Kyler Smith for the Aggies. Weber Brothers Sawmill has been in the sawmill and logging business since 1950. Weber Brothers Sawmill by Standing Timber and Logs all over central and northern Michigan with National Hardwood Lumber Association certification. You can be assured of a professional job from the marking and cruising of your woods through the harvest. Weber Brothers Sawmill is a proud supporter of our local high school student athletes.
J&J Auto in Wademan is Mid-Michigan's elite automotive repair shop. J&J Auto offers complete collision repair and mechanical repair. Stop by on Wademan Road or call them today at 989-644-8908. J&J Auto, proud supporters of high school student athletes.
Let's head back to the action on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network.
Give a sponsor one of our lows, Blockco Jacuzzis. Hot as a Blockco jacuzzi this evening is Mr. Kyler Smith. He has 7 threes from downtown. I believe that would still be 3 or 4 away, though, from the school record set a couple of years ago by Mr. Austin Small against Everett here at Beal City High School. What a game for Kyler Smith. 24 points, 7 threes, and I think you'd give a lot of credit to his teammates as they've tried to find him from downtown here in this second half. It's been that zone look from McBain NMC, and they continue to try and get Kyler Smith in the right spot. There's another jumper. Eli Bowden has got 19 points. He's single-handedly trying to keep his team in the game, but they trail by 14, 58-44, 5 minutes left to go. Avery Small with a drive-in lane, kicks it out to Grady Gatrell. There's going to be a bump on the play from Van Nord. One of those whistles that you don't really want to blow if you're the official, but you kind of have to. It would have been a travel probably on Grady Gatrell, and shouldn't have been after that bump. Get it into Drake Gatrell. Kyler Smith has it again. Back to Drake Gatrell. Back to Kyler Smith. Fakes it one way. Probably could have taken the shot once again, but doesn't. Clock is now your friend. Here comes a skip pass. It's a no. He up fakes it. Doesn't take the shot. Again, he knows running clock right now is important. Good job by the Aggies just working the ball around the perimeter. They knife it down low to Zucker. He's going to draw the foul on the layup attempt. A nice pass from Drake Gatrell, cutting right through the middle of that 2-3 zone. 58-44 the score. Beal City in front here. 4:32 left in the fourth quarter. At the free throw line is Zucker. It's been a couple times McBain NMC has made this game a bit of a question mark, but they've never got it back into single digits. They got it to 10 a couple times here in the second half, maybe 9 or 8 once or twice, but just really haven't been able to make it happen. Haven't been able to close the deal. Brought to you by our friends, Pradium Realty, Robin Stressman and Associates, Bryce Upgraff, Joe Wentworth. Ball into the front court for NMC. Van Nord knifes his way into the lane. It's knocked away. Kyler Smith comes up with a loose ball, and then he'll draw the foul on the play. That could have Kyler Smith walking to the other end here shooting free throws, as that's the 5th team foul going against NMC. And one of those situations where I feel pretty smart is I was say, wait, maybe that's just the 4th team foul, but nope. Walking to the other end for free throws is Mr. Kyler Smith. He has 24 points on the night. Actually, they're waiting to see, was that 4 or was that 5? Nope, it's just 4 fouls. Oh, it was out of bounds, not a foul. Good job there by the officials getting together, though, because one was like, hang on, I think we're shooting free throws here, but nope, there was never a foul assessed, and so it's just Aggie basketball. 58-44 to count. Kyler Smith into the front court. Avery Small, the Gatrells, Drake and Grady and Gary Zucker out there for the Aggies about halfway through this fourth quarter. Kyler Smith, another catch and shoot. Woo! Money again for the junior. He's got 27 and is now running away with our Zaid Batchelder baller of the game, brought to you by Weefrich Financial. Shot no good from NMC. The rebound is gathered by Avery Small to Grady Gatrell in the corner to Drake Gatrell. Senior looks to drive, kicks it back out. Smith, extra pass, another extra pass. Now Gatrell looks to drive. Goes to Drake Gatrell. He up fakes, puts up a little runner over the defender. It's good. He's into double figures with 11 for Mr. Drake Gatrell. You've got 15 from Grady Gatrell, 11 from Drake Gatrell, 27 from Kyler Smith. He's hit 7 threes in the second half for Beal City. 3:37 left to go, fourth quarter. And his dad, Rick Smith, sitting across the way in the gym with his hands in his pockets like, yeah, he's had an okay night. 19-point lead for the Aggies. Give a lot of credit to McBain NMC, though. They have battled here in this one. You wonder how they got that 5-9 record. Eli Bowden with 19 points. A great effort for the Comets of NMC. Much love to Barbary Law, Gates Drilling and Service, Bill's Custom Fab, The Bird All-American Grill, Clark Modular Homes, Weefrich Financial, Woods Household Appliance, Brad Malley Well Drilling, Malley Construction, along with J&J Auto, Blocko Pools and Spas, Conwincy Construction, Weber Brothers Sawmill, Mumford Oil and Gas Supply, E&S Graphics, Mount Pleasant Automotive, and Bryce Updegraff, Joe Wentworth, Pradium Realty, Robin Stressman and Associates. Hurlburt back into the game. The freshman brings it into the front court. Towards the top of the key, doesn't really know where he wants to go with it. They eventually do get it back to Bowden. Guarding him is Kyler Smith. Look to get it down low to the big man. It's going to be knocked away. Drake Gatrell into the front court. A little 3-on-3 here for Beal City. He's going to take it all the way and finish with the right hand. Drake Gatrell with 13 says, you're not going to stop ball. I'll take it all the way to the rim and lay it in. With it on the perimeter is Blair DeZoo. He's been great in this game as well for NMC. His shot no good. Coming up with a rebound is Kyler Smith. Smith with a bounce pass up ahead. It's going to be a kick ball. He was looking at Magic Johnson that one. The half-court bounce pass into the lane to Grady Gatrell. It's 2:53 left to go. 65-44. Beal City in front. Led by a trio in double digits. 15 for Grady Gatrell, 13 for Drake Gatrell, and 27 for Kyler Smith. What a game. A foul on the perimeter. Going against Eli Bowden. That'll be the 5th team foul. That'll send Avery Small to the charity stripe. Small 2 points in this one. Can add to his total at the free throw line. Avery Small, though, could very well be the guy with 27, 15, or 13. It's just not what Coach Gatrell asks him to do. He is their defensive stalwart. He is the guy who hounds the ball handler on each team, and he does such a great job doing it. Think about his older brothers, Trey Small, Austin Small. He's kind of like a combination of the two of them, where Austin was the elite shooter. And not that Austin Small wouldn't body slam me, but Trey Small was that wiry, tough guy. That second free throw is no good. And Avery Small, like I said, kind of the combo of them both. They get the offensive rebound. Beal works it around the perimeter. Drake Gatrell in the lane, drops it off to Zucker for the lay-in. Gary Zucker's now got 6 points, 67-44, and that's pretty much going to do it now. The way NMC's been able to score in a hurry, you probably still don't feel comfortable out on the floor right now if you're Beal City, but as the broadcaster, I feel like the deal's been closed. Brought to you by our friends, Pradium Realty, Robin Stressman and Associates, Bryce Updegraff, Joe Wentworth. Free throw shot no good on the break for Beal City, but free throws coming for Mr. Gary Zucker. Zucker's 0 for 2 from the charity stripe. They occurred earlier here in this fourth quarter. That's going to be the 4th foul going against Eli Bowden. Zucker cashes home that first one. He's got 7 on the night. All sports superstar here for Beal City. Football field, basketball court, baseball field. Woo. Wherever you put Mr. Zucker, he is going to make it happen. He's just now starting to think what he might want to do at the next level. That one also good. He now has 8. It's 69-44. Beal City in front. 25-point lead with 2:10 left to go in the 4th quarter. Gatrell looking to knock it away from behind. Easy foul call there for the officials. Just the first foul going against Grady Gatrell. Substitution coming back into the game is Marshall Carell, giving a breath to Alden Winkle. A little southern twang on that. I don't know why. Ball goes into Bowden. Guarded by Gary Zucker. Now there's another screen. They'll continue to switch to close out on Bowden, not allow him to get another 3-point attempt. Kyler Smith now guarding him as he shakes and bakes on the far side of the floor. Baseline jumper is good. Tell you what, Eli Bowden, when he shoots right now, he cannot really miss. But the problem is, little, too late as the Aggies lead it by 23 points here in the 4th quarter. 1:43 left to go. Avery Small gets it in the middle to Grady Gatrell. Out to Drake Gatrell. Back in the middle to Grady Gatrell. Down low to Zucker. Back to Kyler Smith. Another one. Oh, baby! 30 on the night for Kyler Smith. 9 3-pointers for the junior. He has got 30. It's 72-46, and what a shooting performance from Kyler Smith in this one. Baseline jumper, no good. Rebound tipped out of bounds. Back to Beal City with 1:11 left to go. And the benches will clear for Beal. Coming into the game, Isaiah Greenacre, Jordan Weber, Aaron Locke, Colton Love, along with Eric Elias. Aggies bring it into the front court. Jordan Weber with it, now to Elias to get it in the middle. Want to get it further down low to Greenacre. He looks to finish at the rim. Shot up, no good for Isaiah Greenacre. Looks to battle for another one. Can't come up with it. It goes into the hands of Dezou. Dezou into the front court. We're now under a minute remaining. Dezou trying to find some space, but with the size of Greenacre, there's nothing he can do. He falls down on the floor. You're going to call a foul on Greenacre. You see great sportsmanship out there from the senior as he helps him up off the floor. 72-46 is the score. Just 40 ticks left in this one till our Bird All-American Grill postgame show, and we put a bow on this big victory for Beal City. They'll move to 13-0. They will go into their showdown against McBain High undefeated next Tuesday back here at Beal City. That's going to be a top 5 Division III matchup. NBA range 3 from Dezou. That's no good. Elias into the front court, 20 seconds left to go. In the corner goes to Jordan Weber. He puts up the triple try. It's off the rim. No good. Actually, high bounce. Drops back in for Weber. The members bounce there for Mr. Weber. 75-46 is the score. A little exclamation point at the end of this one for Beal City as they win it 75-46. McBain NMC hung around as long as they could. Give them a lot of credit, in particular to Mr. Eli Bowden, who battled and absolutely battled in this one, but it just was not quite enough. Beal City with contributions all over the place. We continue to have balanced scoring efforts from our ultra-local teams, but tonight all about Mr. Kyler Smith. We'll talk about it when we come back. Our final 75-46 Bird All-American Grill postgame show coming up right after this.
Hello, I'm Mike Stanton, and I'm honored to represent the Maryland Chapman Memorial Fund, created to honor Maryland's legacy of generosity, compassion, and commitment to our community. At its core, our mission is simple: to support our youth, remove barriers, and create opportunities for kids to grow, compete, and succeed, both in their community and in the game of life. We are incredibly excited to support the Mid-Michigan Sports Network. They do an outstanding job highlighting student athletes, local schools, and the power of teamwork, shining a light on the hard work and dedication that is often overlooked. This partnership allows us to celebrate not just wins on the field, but character and leadership along the way. At the end of the day, it's about investing in our youth, strengthening our communities, and carrying forward Maryland's spirit of giving. To learn more about the Maryland Chapman Memorial Fund and the events we support, find us on Facebook by searching Maryland Chapman Memorial Fund. Go Blue Jays.
Value is not just a price. When you buy something for your home, it's an investment. Knowing that you're getting a great deal and service after the sale is priceless. At Woods Household, we only carry quality products for your home at competitive prices. Furniture that is attractive and durable. Comfortable mattresses that last for years. Flooring that stands up to wear and tear. These are all products that last by trusted name brands like FlexSteel, Serta, Whirlpool, and many more. So shop the Woods way.
Mumford Oil and Gas Supply is your one-stop shop for top quality products and procurement in the Michigan oil and gas industry. With over 45 years of experience and a strong commitment to customer satisfaction, Mumford Oil and Gas Supply delivers the best solutions for your oil and gas production, drilling, and service needs. If you need it, Mumford Oil and Gas Supply can get it. Visit them on Fancher or give them a call at 989-317-8582. Malley Construction in Mount Pleasant are experts in residential and commercial construction. From poured walls, flat work, pipe work, and road work, Malley Construction does it all. And they are Michigan Department of Transportation pre-qualified. Malley Construction is family-owned and a proud supporter of local high school sports. Bryce Updegraff with Pradium Realty, Robin Stressman and Associates thanks the coaches and officials who put in the time to help student athletes achieve their dreams and goals. For all of your real estate needs, the Bryce is right with Bryce Updegraff. With Pradium Realty, Robin Stressman and Associates, 989-620-6595. The Diner, where homemade favorites come to life every day for breakfast and lunch. From fluffy pancakes to savory sandwiches, The Diner has your cravings covered. Discover the perfect blend of comfort food and camaraderie at The Diner. Join them every Friday night till 7 for their famous fish fry. The Diner on North Mission, Mount Pleasant. Hiring a cleaning service doesn't mean you're lazy. Martinez Cleaning knows it means you value your time and want to come home and relax and not worry about the mess. Martinez Cleaning allows you to do just that. Come home and relax to a nice, clean home. Schedule your appointment and learn more by visiting Martinez Cleaning on Facebook or call today at 989-289-8615.
Let's head back to the action on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network.
Welcome on into our Bird All-America Grill post-game show as we put a bow on this one. The Beal City Aggies, a 75-46 winner over McBain NMC to improve to 13-0 on the year. They're number one in Division III. They're looking to win their first Highland Conference championship since 1994 and looking for their first undefeated hoop season ever. Think about that. Undefeated football, undefeated basketball. Is it a little too early to start talking about it? Probably for Coach Gatrell, but not for this guy as a broadcaster. What a year it's been for Beal City. Leading the way for McBain NMC, a tip of the cap has got to go to Eli Bowden, and Blair DeZoo as they combined for 31 points. And Bowden's 21 came in 3 quarters. He was unbelievable. He could not miss out there except for his 0 for 2 from the free throw line. And 0 for 7 from the free throw line was McBain NMC. They could have gone into the fourth quarter with it 45 or 44 to 50 if they would have knocked down all their free throws instead of 50-39 heading into the fourth. But our Zaid Batchelder baller of the game, brought to you by Weefrich Financial, Mr. Kyler Smith. He hit 4 threes in the fourth. He hit 4 threes in the third, 1 in the second, 9 threes in total for Kyler Smith to end with 30 points. Our Weber Brothers Sawmill Timber of the game, Mr. Grady Gatrell, a freshman, was great down low with 15 points. He was great from the free throw line, and Drake Gatrell, 3 threes in the first half, finishes with 13 points, a run in the show like he always does. Gary Zucker with 8 points, Avery Small, Eric Elias with great defense, a great performance from Beal City. They win at 75-46 against the McBain NMC team, who came in here and played a really clean game until Beal just kind of ran away with it with Kyler Smith from downtown. Chris Bachman, Adam Gursky signing off until next Tuesday. We'll be back at the Academy. We'll be back at Beal City in Aggieland as they take on McBain High. A showdown for the top of the Highland Conference. Beal wins this game. They have a 2-game lead in the Highland Conference that they haven't won since 1994. Zaid Batchelder, baller of the game, brought to you by Weefrich Financial. Kyler Smith dropping 30 out there, including 9 threes.